Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I'm as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, Turbo holders, we have a lot to discuss. We need to look at the future of Turbo. We need to see which resistance lines it will be breaking and how much can you expect to make. So all this will be determined by the macroeconomic environment. And I know a lot of you also want to know what is happening in the present day. What has caused this pump? I mean, so much has been going on and everything is looking extremely bullish. Don't forget, the US is basically the top of the chain. So whatever the US does, whatever action they take, the market will follow. So economically, the most influential country. And because of the tariffs, we did see all these dips when Trump came in, lots of things were happening. But now, also, we have a lot of things that are happening, but on the other side. So what I mean by that is that all these tariffs that were announced are finally starting to settle down. We saw the UK actually sign a deal with the US where both sides actually went out of it. At least that's how they put it in the news. So, of course, the market reacted. ETH started breaking, resistance lines and so on. It is now sitting at around 2,500, probably different by the time this video comes out. Bitcoin broke above 100K. So really, really great things are happening. And I believe this is only the start. Obviously, we have the indicator of fear and greed going up at 73. Altcoin index, that dot that I have shown you before, is now starting to move closer to the altcoin season, that blue segment. So very, very nice things. And people are very excited. And people are going to be throwing in money like no tomorrow. And that has caused Turbo to spike, really spike. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting at nearly 450 million market cap. That's nearly half a billion. And at some point, Turbo was like so much lower. I mean, it was sitting at around 100 million. So if you were able to catch, the lowest point of this dip, you would have 4x'd your money. 400% return on your money. That would have been great. But very, very few people did so. So I'm not going to, sit here and celebrate 400% return because I know a lot of you actually were buying at these levels and still some of you are sitting at losses. That's fine. That's not a problem. You know why? Because this thing has so much potential to grow. Remember, we had predictions of 10 billion, 20 billion. These are the type of predictions we're looking at. So don't get discouraged just because, you're still at a loss. It doesn't mean anything. What really matters right now is actually staying patient and watching how things start turning out. Don't forget, the US and China right now are trying to settle down all the trade disputes. These are the two mega powers, the two superpowers that are in talks. The two countries that are economically the strongest in the world are trying to settle things down. Will they be in trade wars? I don't believe so. Obviously, both want to come out as winners. Both want their benefits out of it. And I do believe it's going to be settled down. So what I'm seeing right now in the macroeconomic environment is just, a lot of these situations being settled down. There are the big announcements made and the markets did not react well. When Trump announced all these tariffs, when he's going after, every country. But guess what? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Not all of it is going to last for long. It's not beneficial for countries to be in these trade disputes. So obviously they're going to try and settle it down. And you're going to see some massive green candles. You can see this on the picture. Here you've got Crypto Goose saying Bitcoin will 2x, Ethereum will 10x, Alts will 100x, global markets will boom. God candles are loading. So very, very good stuff. Absolutely amazing. Even though China and the US can pause these trade wars just to settle it down, still great. Even though they might not have a full answer to everything, a full solution. But still great because they are in negotiations and all the other countries will follow. Trust me, no other country is going to sit there and announce their war against the US. It just doesn't benefit them. Trust me, the US will crush them. And, I saw this coming. I was telling you guys before that it's all a matter of time until it all settles down. This isn't a permanent thing. This is a temporary thing. So once it settles down, guess what? ETH will start breaking, all-time highs. it will really go to levels that we could have never expected, like 5K, 10K, and it's going to drag all the alts with it, like Turbo. It is going to go wild. Now, looking at other things, guys, don't forget, Turbo has nearly 55K holders. We're on the road to 100K, so beautiful. We're growing. Massive holders. Guys, we have exchanges and wallets here holding 42 million, 38 million, 37 million, 22 million. Like, these are crazy numbers. This is astonishing. Yeah, for those of you that call Turbo a scam, or those that don't believe in Turbo, listen, just look at these wallets. Nobody's going to be holding that much money. Okay, and it's really nicely distributed. Okay, you don't see anyone holding 90% of it, so that is very nice. Exchanges, when we talk of exchanges, I mean, all the major exchanges have already listed Turbo, so everybody's jumped on this. So very, very nice. And I believe we're going to get some other big announcements coming up. Like, it's all very, very exciting now. You can go join their socials. I mean, they have a massive platform with more than 111K followers. They're joining a lot of AMAs. A lot of things are actually starting to happen here. So it is kind of exciting as of now. But again, like I've said many times, this is a moment to actually stay patient and to watch what is going on. I do believe that the time will tell. Very memeable project as well. Like, this is the type of stuff that can absolutely explode. You know, everybody could start reposting. It could go viral. So lots and lots is happening. Also, the website, absolutely love it. I mean, the moment you start scrolling down, you start realizing just how many partnerships have been happening. It just keeps on going down and down and down. I mean, soon they're probably going to have to start buying more memory just to just to get this thing along, just to have enough space to put these banners on. So that's great. Go as well on the Twitter pages and just check out what is happening in the market. You're going to be like really excited about this. Everybody's extremely bullish. Green candles coming our way. Everything is going to explode. Now, speaking of like how far can we go, guys, I've said, we can really break above some resistance lines. We could go so much higher than expected. I know it was difficult to think about this when we were dipping, when we were at the lows, but guess what? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We are now in a position to actually, get ready for the moon. We are going to break the most important resistance line of 1 billion. And I think from then on, you're going to see all the whale money coming in and all the big money. So definitely very, very happy about this. But let's see how it goes, guys. As usual, thank you so much. Really do appreciate all the support. Let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.
Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.